Okay, guys, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are live. We're live. So, hey, guys. But anyway, it's me, Old Man G, here back again, with another watch along for the Wolfsburg versus Dortmund game. Kickoff, I think, is in about 5 or so minutes. I'm just getting a few more things set up. But yeah, I will also just get up the team news as well. Time is obviously up. If you are new to the channel, by all means, please like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter at WeUniteX and smash that notification button for latest Manchester United news. So if you just bear with me for 2 seconds, I will just get the team news. I'm hoping the team news will be up anyway. Kickoff is I've been told. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to just get the timer off. And then just quickly screen share the team news. I've got too many tabs open here. There we go. So if everyone can see that, just quickly go for it. So obviously Wolfsburg have Casteels, Mbabu, Pongracic, Brooks, Rosila, Stefan, Arnold, Schrager, Mehmed, Ginzi, Werkhorst, Dortmund, Berkey, Piszczek, Hummels, Akanji, Akimi, Delaney, Dahoud, Guerrero, Tenhauser, Brandon Haaland. And once again, Jadon Sancho starts on the bench, as does Reina. So pretty much the same team that they had last time that pretty much dominated Schalke last time. So, yeah, we're just getting ready for kickoff, but we'll see. But that is the team news. And I'll just get the scoreline up again. So Dortmund are about 4 points behind Bayern. 4 points. It's going to be tough, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, just doing a few things set up before the main game. Can Dortmund win? We shall see. Okay, Steve. Oh man, beat on this speedy. Steve McManaman is commentating. You always feel that that's not a good idea. You really don't. Okay, I'm almost about to start. Yeah, Dortmund basically have to win this game against Wolfsburg. If they lose it, the title race, in my opinion, is over. Because at least this will give them a chance to be able to go and beat Bayern on Tuesday. Okay, if you can hear that. Unchanged lineup, as I said. Sorry, just bear with me, everybody. Still trying to sort things out here. Okay, Dortmund players coming out now. Please like the vid if you're watching, by the way. Really appreciate it. Pandemic. That's it. So doing a minute silence. That's really good of them. About to get ready. Only a few in the crowd, obviously, with their masks, doing their thing. Okay. It should be a good game, hopefully. Wolfsburg are no joke. And yet, they're not in the top 4, but, you know, they've got a chance. Okay. Kickoff is literally about to start. I'm just about finished setting up. Right. Let's go. Okay, a minute silence for obviously all the victims of the virus. Fair play to the Bundesliga. Fair play to them, really. Matt Hummels. I mean, you know, what do he's there, you know, fair play to Hummels, you know, fair play to him. But let's go. Kickoff is about to begin. Right. Let's go to the timer. Let's go. Kick off. Wolfsburg versus Dortmund. Obviously, Wolfsburg home, but you know what can Dortmund do, in that respect? It's not really a home game, is it? Okay. Jürgen Hazard. Kimi. Oof. Hakimi. Ooh. Ah. Julian Brandt. Again, Dortmund look up for this. They really do. And it's a throw into Dortmund. Kimi doing a very good job, actually. I must confess. He's been playing very, very well. Wolfsburg have the ball now. Oh, good save. Going into this, they both are. Don't know what's happening to the referee. I think his thing fell off or something. I'm not sure. Okay, 2 minutes in. Okay, and Haaland's got the ball. Loses it. Not ideal. Okay. Pressure from Haaland, but Hoffenheim are ahead as well, though. Just putting that out there. Starting a bit slow like last time, but hopefully it'll pick up. Kanji. Okay. It certainly doesn't feel like a Wolfsburg Homes game. Let's put it that way. Ooh. Wolfsburg, good interception there. Ooh, 1-2s. Unlucky. Pressure from Dortmund. Ooh, unlucky. I was going to say Kimi coming back in. No, sorry, Guerrero. Okay, long ball up. Ooh, looked like a handball there. Like every black player, he has that physical power and pace. So well last week. I know the focus was on the left-hand side of Dortmund. All the Dortmund players on the bench with their face masks on. Jadon Sancho again starting on the bench. Maybe we'll see him earlier today. Who knows? But if it's like last time, he really wasn't fit at all. Oh wow, Mario Götze will be allowed to leave at the end of the season. Jeez, so was great. Was okay at Dortmund, went to Bayern, was a flop, and back to Dortmund, and is now a flop. So yeah, news just in. Mario Götze will be leaving Dortmund, will be allowed to leave at the end of the season. So interesting. Very interesting. Okay, all good from Wolfsburg. Good defending by Matt Hummels. And a collective save. That's good. For watching, and please like the vid. Appreciate it. Hmm.
Of course, is it good for? But of course, you cannot wait to look for Tuesday. The big boys.
Tuesday's going to be good. Tuesday's going to be good. This is sort of like a prelude to Tuesday. I didn't know I was going to do this watch along today, but Tuesday is going to be big. Bayern versus Dortmund. But the only way that's going to be big is if Dortmund win this game. Dortmund have to win this game today. If they don't win this game, then Tuesday just becomes irrelevant. And if people want to know what I'm referring by Tuesday, I mean obviously when they play Bayern Munich. Oh, okay, good interception by Hakimi. Ah, come on, Tigran Hazard. Don't flop like your older brother who did at Madrid. It's a foul. Should be a foul anyway to Dortmund. Yes. Bit of afters. Leverkusen up. Karl Havertz, who United have supposedly been linked with, have scored against Gladbach, which puts their title hopes on a denter. But shows about Karl Havertz. It's good link-up play from Haaland, Brandt, Guerrero. Haaland needs to wake up. Kanji, unlucky. Unlucky. So much scrutiny surrounding Lucien Favre, of course. Glasgow's opposite number today. The press will really beginning to warm up, I think. Still 0-0. Just about 10 minutes gone. Okay. Wolfsburg are sort of winning the midfield battle here. Dortmund having to go long a bit. Good tackle. Great recovery. But poor, but again by Dortmund. But Julian Brandt comes to pick it up. And they're kicking out because who's injured? I think it might be Guerrero, slightly. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh. Trodden on there was Guerrero, but I mean. Surprised he didn't get a yellow card for that. There should be, I'm sure there's VAR now, so I would have looked at that, but there we go. Oh, let's look at there's a goal flash coming up. It didn't come up though. Okay, that's good for Brandt. Also, guys, this is a match watch along, not obviously streaming the game, just in case people ask. That's good from Brandt though. Hakimi. Brandt, Hakimi. Brandt again. Tigran. Delaney, Guerrero, Dahoud. Okay, Wolfsburg are dropping very deep, but it's working. Dortmund are having to work for this. You know, they're back on the same side and waiting, and Wolfsburg have got the ball, so fair play to them. They've kept their position, they're playing well, and it's causing problems.
Very confident play by a lot of the Dortmund players. So sometimes the natural reaction from the opposition is just to get back in a nice shape and fall back and play yourselves into it. It's completely different scenarios. We well know whether it's a home game or away game because of the circumstances. So you have to realise at times that this team's playing well. Let's just look to have 10 minutes and we'll work our way into the game. There's no doubt they will do.
Well then. 13. Okay. Apparently La Liga is going to resume from June the 8th. I find that very interesting. It's good defending from Wolfsburg so far, and Dortmund got to pick it up a bit. I feel like if Dortmund score first, they should be okay. But if Wolfsburg score, it'll be very difficult for Dortmund to come back into this game. This looks like either a slow build 1-0 to Wolfsburg, or Dortmund will go from strength to strength. At least that's what it looks like. Hakimi, oh, he's being shoved off. He's tried. Ball back to Dortmund, though. Dortmund are having the vast majority of the possession. 15 minutes gone, but they just can't do a lot with it right now. Redbanks TV, man. How you doing? You're right. You're okay. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Ooh. Hazard. Ah. Speculative at best. Speculative. Yeah, I'm just doing a watch along for Dortmund, affecting my second team while I wait for Manchester United to come back. But we'll see. I haven't really covered a lot of Manchester United news transfers on this channel in a while because, frankly, we don't know when the transfer window will open. We don't know if we'll have a transfer window. A lot of the news is speculative at best, so it's honestly for me it's not worth commenting on. And there's only so much you can do versus or best of this before you get tired. So watch alongs for me, I think, are a nice kind of breather because at least I can watch football and just chill. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just watching. Yeah. Oh, Leverkusen. You're watching Leverkusen game. Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna stream watch the Bayern versus Dortmund on Tuesday. That is gonna be the game. That is gonna be the game. I thought Wolfsburg versus Dortmund was gonna be. It's a bit slow with 60 minutes gone, but there we go. Rasmus, man, how you doing? Long time no speak. Where have you been? Where have you been, buddy? We really missed you in on Red Devil Studio Live, the podcast, the verses, just everything, man. More and more people are coming on the show, So yeah, I hope you're doing. You said you're a bit off, but I hope you're doing well, buddy. And I think things, seem to be sort of going back to normal in the right direction. From what I hear in most European countries, the UK just seems to be a bit behind everybody else, but that's where we are. So I hope you're doing okay, buddy. And appreciate the company from you guys. Okay, Wolfsburg again. Yeah, oh, just it's out. Shade heavy balls, but they're doing okay. It just feels like a sort of a. This game feels like a City versus Newcastle type of thing. Oh, don't forget to like the vid, guys, if you can. Too many people think this is a this is I'm supposed to be showing the match live instead of a watch along, even though it's in the title.
Stay alive for the 90 minutes when they're tattered with nice crosses like that. One of the Achilles heels, of course, for Dortmund, their decision, as we've said, to try to put that right. Everybody knows the importance of it now. The test of nerve begins in earnest in the race for the title. Season in, the season out, 7 in a row.
Oh, dude, man. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, Rasmus. That's where I hope, and I pray, that things really get back to normal quickly. It's been tough, even for me myself, So and I'm still having to go out work, etc. So just because I live by myself right now, but I'm just really looking forward to when just things get back. I don't think things will go back completely totally to normal, but at least when you can leave your house and like do things, even if it's not as much, like watch a film or But I think what's the fact that I play quite a bit of football myself, and the fact that I couldn't potentially play football for quite some time, that's for me is really depressing. But at least football is coming back slowly but surely, and it'll be a nice distraction. So when the Premier League comes back and United play, you will see me I'll be just doing I don't know how many videos I'm going to do as soon as United come back playing. I'll be doing watch-alongs, I'll be doing post-match reactions, previews, just everything, So I've just not really done a lot right now because most of the stuff on United News now is just a lot of it's just nonsense. But there we go. Well, 20 minutes gone so far. Nothing really much to see. I mean, it's like a training ground. Although Dortmund did play like this in the first 15 minutes of the last game. Werder Bremen are ahead against Freiburg. But Dortmund needs to really take it up a gear. I feel like Dortmund should win this game, but they're still playing in probably third gear right now. Possibly to conserve the energy, I don't know. Nozoki Mibele. Hey guys, I'm new to the channel. Thank you. Did you just subscribe, man? How'd you find us? I hope you're doing well, buddy. I really, really hope you're doing well. Let me know what you think of the channel, what you want, feedback, all that jazz. Please let me know. Raymond Moore. Hi, mate. I've been enjoying the Dortmund team so far. Dortmund's looking like a bot. So, yeah, man, that's why, I could have done other watch-alongs, other teams, but for two reasons. One, is the Manchester United channel. The Football Studio, which is my other kind of channel, which I don't really use a lot, but that, depending on how things are with football, I think I'm going to start doing more of that. I think I'm going to be doing more watch-alongs for non-United games, just because of where we are with this thing. And with news that the league is going to be back on June the 8th, although, good ball to Haaland, unlucky. I probably start to use that channel more to watch a lot more non-United games, But Dortmund are playing very well. Rain, what do you think? Rain, what do you think about non-contract training? I personally think that idea of non-contact training for Conks was absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's it. This is the thing, like, and this is where unfortunately money rules, because football is not going to be the same. And the fact that, like, I mean, you can even see it. You know, people. I don't get the point of non-contact training when there's contact on the field. Right now, I mean, even now, there's a scuffle between Hummels and one of the Wolfsburg players, and it's like there's if you're going to have contact on the field of play, you have to have contact in training. You've tested everyone in, and you test everyone in training, and they don't have the virus. So go for it. But no, I don't get it. For me, if you're going to bring football back, you bring football back in its entity. The fans not being there, I kind of get, but everything else has to be there. So that's my 2 cents anyway. And Nick Cosmo, yeah, I've subscribed. Yeah, good to see you. And it's Nick Cosmo and Bale, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you so much for stopping by. Are you a Dortmund fan or United fan? How did you stumble across this channel? This Dortmund watch along that we do, it's we don't it's I don't tend to do a lot of watch alongs, but for non-United stuff, or even United stuff, to be honest, I don't think I did a lot of watch alongs for Manchester when Manchester United played. I mostly did previews and post-match reactions. Okay, Wolfsburg have the ball. Oh, better but unlucky. Game needs to pick up a bit. I'm not saying it needs to be fast-paced, but it's Dortmund at about, against Schalke last week. After about 25 minutes, they really went for the jugular and played really well. And Schalke now, it just still feels they're kind of still, not really into it yet. Oh, please do like the vid, guys, by the way. Please do. I really, really, really appreciate it. Sorry, but I'm a Man City fan. No worries, buddy. No worries. I said although this is a in quote United fan channel, we do a lot of other non-Manchester United stuff on here and on my other channel called the Football Studio. We'll be doing what do we have coming up? So what do we have coming up actually? Yeah, Monday. So we'll be doing a watch along for Bayern versus Dortmund on Tuesday. Now Monday we're going to have 2 shows together. We're going to have a greatest Premier League era United and Liverpool with some of my Liverpool United mates. And then in the evening, we're going to have our regular 8:30 Red Devil Studio Live podcast, where we're talking about the latest football news around Europe. And right now, I think the key things will be reflecting on these Bundesliga fixtures, and then probably doing a prediction for Bayern Dortmund, and then probably talking about the Liga return. And that's what it looks like. Rasmus say forward side, what the fuck? Yeah, I get why. I think the problem is Rasmus, is that a lot of people think that this when I do these things, people think that it's like actual that I should be showing the game. So they don't read the description. They just click and think, oh wow, this should be me streaming the game. If I stream the game, we're going to get banned. So, it says Turgen Hazard, clearance from the Wolfsburg defender. Raymond Moore, do you think Pogba and Rashford will join the team this June? And they are looking good in training, of course. I mean, for me, the thing is that all I would say is that when the league finished, you couldn't take Fred out of the team. You couldn't. The only thing you will say now is that because we haven't played in effectively almost 3 months, I don't think you can pick a team based on their performances 3 months ago. You can't. You can't pick. You can't pick a team. You can't say, well, Fred and all those people playing well 3 months ago. We start. You can't do that. You have to pick a team based on how they've been performing in training and how they are. So if Pogba is on point, and I think he will be, because the thing that I read somewhere about Pogba is that Guerrero unlucky. About Pogba is that Pogba being out and Rashford being out, they were doing intense fitness regimes to get back to fitness. So their regime hasn't changed. They're still in the mindset of, I need to get back to fitness. Whereas the other players won't have done that on leave. So in theory, Pogba and Rashford will potentially might actually be fitter than the other players, So, but yeah, I'd like to think that they would go back in the team. 28 minutes gone so far, still 0-0. Thanks to everyone who's liking the vid. Really appreciate it. Red Devil Weekly, how you doing? Can't believe Sancho's not starting again. Don't United fans are watching. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Sancho, he doesn't look. I only watched him for 15 minutes last game, but he didn't look fit. He didn't look fit, really. He didn't look fit. But remember to join us on Tuesday, where I'll be doing a live watch on for Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. That is going to be a game. All these games are just building up to that Dortmund versus Bayern game. Lewandowski versus Haaland. Although so far Haaland hasn't really done much, and if Dortmund do not win this game, they will not be able to catch Bayern, I don't think. So if any case, this game is actually very important. But as for Sancho, well, you'd like to say that he should come on. Bearing in mind, guys, that they have 5 substitutes as well, so we can use 5 substitutes. So I don't know. But I think the coach really does want to win. Nintendo Rendebe, good to see you. Who is most likely to score? It's been difficult. I think Dortmund but it's Haaland. Dortmund but I wouldn't say it's convincing. The best way I can describe this is if this is like Manchester City versus Newcastle. When City play, for some reason, Newcastle are bogey team to City. And it's because, like, City have the ball, they've got the tricks, but Newcastle, they just get organized, get defensive, and they just kind of close the space. And that's what this game looks like. Every time Dortmund go forward and try and do something, Wolfsburg, the space is just shut down and they pass it out. They can't really get through this Wolfsburg defense. So all I would say is that if Dortmund score first, it's game over because Wolfsburg will have to come out. If Wolfsburg score, it's going to be very difficult for Dortmund to try and break down this team. You like to think Sancho. That's Brandt. Well done for Brandt. Oh, good flick. Hakimi. Oh, come on. She better. It should be a tap in. It's good. It's good on the back post. And Dortmund have scored. And it is Guerrero again. It is Guerrero again. Let's see who's assisted it. Good touch by Julian Brandt. Oh, man. And then Hakimi, Thierry Hazard, and Guerrero comes in. It's funny because the Wolfsburg players, they foul Haaland in the box. Or Haaland miskicks it? Or he's fouled? Or let me see that. Is Haaland fouled or was he miskicked? No, he miskicks it, actually. Haaland miskicks it, and actually Guerrero comes and scores. Fair play to Guerrero. 1-0 to Dortmund. 1-0. Let me change that. 1-0 to Dortmund. I did tell you, I said if Dortmund score, Wolfsburg are going to have to come out. Now, this is where it's going to get tough for Wolfsburg now because they have to now come out and play. And I think that the space that will now be open for Dortmund, Dortmund should kill the game off. Score prediction says Nagutsen Mbele. Well, after now that Dortmund have scored, I would say probably either 2-0 or 3-1. I think that's what I think. Because there's still about 10, 12, 15 minutes left of the first half to play. So, but Wolfsburg are still a threat going forward. But I just think there's going to be more space now. Team Tagage, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Red Devil Weekly, Dortmund are a sick team when they want to be, but that sounded lucky though. No, actually. When I look back at the goal, actually, it's actually brilliant skill from Julian Brandt again. Julian Brandt has. Ooh, what's going on? It was actually a good, brilliant skill from Julian Haaland, and then a good assist by Hakimi to score the goal. I think people were focused. The Wolfsburg players were focusing on Haaland in the box. They didn't see the fact that Guerrero was free at the far post to basically have a tap in. Also, how have you been, Kieran? Hope you've been doing well, man. Hopefully, you can become up. Let me know when you're posting your next videos, and if you're gonna be able to come on the show on Monday as well, buddy. Miss seeing you around. I'm actually looking forward to the Monday show. Sven Vats, can we see the match, please, mate? Like I've said several times, this is a watch along, man. This is a watch along. It's not. I can't show you the. Otherwise, the channel's going to be scrapped. The video's going to be taken down. So, you might be able to hear some of it in the commentary in the background, but I can't show you the actual game. But if you want to follow it, please check out BT Sport if you're a UK subscriber. And I possibly might show some clips or reaction clips afterwards. So please don't dislike the video because I'm not showing the live game. Not much, Kieran. Oh yeah. Sorry. If you show any type of this video or this image, like the video will get taken down completely, stream will be stopped, and channel could be even in jeopardy. So sorry about that, Sven. Big up Norway. Because Haaland plays for them. Are you from Norway yourself? Shout out to you, Sven. Like I said, I would love to be able to like have the game and have me watching the game and reacting to it. So, but unfortunately, YouTube are very. I'm not sure if it's the same on Twitch. Whether Twitch is like that. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you're able to like show live footage games and people talking about and people watching it on Twitch, or whether you get done for copyright infringement there. Because if you don't, then I would perfectly happy to start streaming on Twitch instead. And you guys can follow me on Twitch, and I'll just show you the live footage there. I'm from there. You've earned yourself. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Sven, for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for support, guys. Please leave a like on the video if you can, a comment when it's done, and a share. I do prefer doing a lot of this interactive stuff, watch alongs, post match reactions, discussions, and stuff like that. It's what I prefer to do. Instead of like making, I don't mind making videos for the channel, but I prefer this type of interaction, you know. But thank you very much, Sven, for subscribing. I appreciate it. 37 minutes gone. 1-0 to Dortmund so far. Oh, Sven, if you are watching, what do you think about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's from Norway as well? What do you think about him? Keep your questions coming in, by the way, guys. Not much is going on so far, but we're about 6-7 minutes away. Yeah, G, been good while I posted. Need to get back on it. Yeah, I mean, it's to be honest, there's not a lot to do really regarding Manchester United, and even though the big Manchester United channels, all they're really doing is either non-United stuff or just beating the transfer horse. And the fact is, no one knows anything about the transfer window until it basically opens. So the only content I'm really doing on this channel until United presume are watch-alongs like this, the versus battles, which proved interesting, and the Red Devil Studio Live podcast. That's about it. With Monday being an exception, the top combined 11 Liverpool United players of the Premier League era is going to be sick, and I'm interested to see what people's lineups are. And Rasmus Zayman, I hope you're doing okay, buddy, man. I think you're not alone in the sense that like we all just want things to go back to normal. We really, really, really do. To be honest, the way I think it, I'm just like, my mind is that as soon as June is over, you know, when July hits, July, like the beginning of summer, that should be the beginning of the new, you know, when July hits, we should hopefully be okay and things will just be back to normal. Now that summer will be pretty gone and the rates of case will go down, you know. Sven, he is good at signing players, but he should have man helping with the tactics. I agree. I mean, that's supposed to be Mike Phelan helping him out because he was Alex Ferguson's assistant. However, you're right. Tactically, at times he's you know. To be fair, Sven, you could argue Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As far as I'm aware, can anyone name me a manager that's beaten Pep Guardiola 3 times in one season? I know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not the greatest manager, but like, can anyone name me a manager that's beaten Pep 3 times in one season? Just let me know in the comments because Ollie has, so he can't be completely bad. Raymond Moore, what do you think of United's debt problem? Are they in trouble? What I think, you know, United business on debt. I don't think United's in trouble. What I think, though, is that for all those people, United fans who think that United are going to be going on some spending spree, you know, and buy 3 or 4 players this summer, you know, need to have a reality check. You know, if we are going to buy players, you know, it will probably be 1, or we will have to sell players. I don't think United are going to be getting tons of reinforcements in the summer. Maybe 1, but we'll see. You know, United out of all clubs, you know, if we're talking about United having a money issue, think about the likes of Arsenal and Spurs and what have you. Dimitri, man, hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, everyone check out his channel as well. Famincio, his channel, please. Good friend of mine. Solid guy, solid character. and it also comes on the Red Devil Studio Live podcasts on Monday at past. So see you on that for Meet Show as well. Get your combined 11 team in as well, man. Nakutsu and Mbele, I think United are going to be a lot stronger next season. I think so too. I do think so. I do. To be honest, I feel like all we need is a right winger. Oh, Dortmund, unlucky. It was a good cross by Hakimi again. And Jürgen Hazard, for some reason, thinks that he's Ronaldo when he should really square it to Haaland, to be honest, for a tap-in. That's Julian Brandt again, who's the maestro. Hakimi with the assist. And just, I don't know what Jürgen Hazard is doing, really. It's poor from him. It's very, very poor. In fact, let me start displaying your comments, guys. I should start displaying your comments. I should start displaying them. Sven Boll said, and United is my favorite club, but Norwich is a club called Vikingborg, and they have a broomstick left back. Oh, fair enough. I assume that this club. I mean, I must confess my naivety in terms of the Norwegian Football League. The only team I really obviously know is Molde, just because obviously it's the team that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came from, and they seem to be the dominant force in Norwegian football. So, but please educate me. So I'd be interested to know more. And no problem, buddy. Your videos are doing a very good, man. And yeah, no, we're doing a combined Liverpool 11, United 11 Premier League era video at, I think, 1 o'clock on Monday. So I'll be interested to see what your team is for that. Yeah, sorry, I should be displaying your comments. So if you keep on putting your questions in, whether it's about football in general or even just about this game, I'll start displaying your YouTube comments on so people can see what I'm addressing, and you can see that I'm addressing the comments. Things is multitasking. I'm like watching the game, and then I'm also looking at my phone doing various things. But you know, this is good. It's gone a bit slow again. Wolfsburg have upped the momentum a bit, but I think they look like they want to kind of see it out. There's only about a minute left. That's the funny thing about this, is that there's 2 minutes of injury time, but there's barely any injury. There's barely any stoppages. It's weird. Like, no one really dives. No one's going around injured. There's no real stoppages, really. Okay, but 2 minutes in. Sven, who's one of the newest subscribers, the dominant team. Oh, the dominant team, is that the dominating team? So I know is Rosenborg, and Viking won the cup in Norway. Okay, fair enough. I have actually heard of Rosenborg, actually. So I tell a lie, actually. Viking, I must confess, I've not heard specifically of this team, but Rosenborg I have, because they were in the Europa League. Either last season or the season before. United didn't play them, but I know that they get to the quarterfinals. I think it's Julian Brandt again. Good ball, Brandt. It's Jürgen Hazard, who's just been having an awful game. Do you have Manchester United FIFA career mode, Nixon and Bele? I actually play. It's funny you remind me of that, because I actually play. If you look at this channel, I started a FIFA career mode. But if I'm honest, I don't like FIFA. I really do want to go back to it, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't like it. But I do play PES. So I actually have a PES career mode. And in fact, probably now that you've reminded me, I might actually resume that PES career mode. I tend to play it at about 9-10 o'clock p.m. British Standard Time. So yeah, I will probably resume I'm on season 3 right now of my PES career mode. So if you're interested, have a look at the other videos on my channel on the playlist. You should see PES career mode season 1, 2, and 3. And it's half time now. Rafael Guerrero always put them ahead. So pause. It is obviously halftime. Jadon Sancho in reserve, but it is obviously 1-0 to Dortmund, and Wolfsburg need to pull it out from somewhere. They do. They really do. But yep, it's halftime. I'll reset the counter afterwards, but it's halftime. Normally I would take a break, but there's so many of you guys commenting, so I've got to interact. So while we basically just wait for the second half to start, fire away. Ask questions. What do you think about the game so far? What do you think of United? General things, and I'll look at the comments and see what's up. So I'll start from last. Sven, no, English is fine. Don't worry about it. No one should ever apologize for that. You should be criticizing us about our inability to speak other languages. Team Takagi 1, shout out to you, bro. I deleted FIFA. It's garbage. It's garbage. We'll see what FIFA 21 is, but you know, it's I just don't like FIFA. But PES, I'll play, and I might play tonight actually. United man, hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you on the channel again. I know I've seen you on I think United Stand and on Flying Pig United. That's it. I don't like FIFA. I don't think a lot of people do. Who scored? Team Takagi 1 says it was Guerrero. Guerrero scored from a Hakimi assist. Miss your PES gameplay, man. Yeah, man. I now that people have mentioned it, I actually might go back to. I'm gonna probably go and restart it. So hold me accountable to it tonight. I don't have anything fixed. So I do have a Have Hope stream that I do. So probably what I'll do is maybe from 8 till 10, half 8 till 10. I'll do like a brief PES stream, like an hour or so. We're on season 3. Don't go back to FIFA. It's for your own good. Yeah, man. I'm not going back to FIFA. I'm really not going back to FIFA. Maybe a FIFA 21. I will wait to see what people say about FIFA 21 first. But I just don't like it. I'm thinking of starting a football manager career mode, and see how that goes. Maybe. But so far, if I'm playing any football game, it's going to be PES. That's about it, really. But yeah, I might go back to PES. Josh Comfort, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Josh Comfort, man. Thank you for listening. Good bro, good brother. You think Wolfsburg will come back? They can. They have the ability to. I just think the big issue is that, like I said at the start of the stream, Wolfsburg, it's almost like watching a City versus Newcastle game. Wolfsburg's tactics seem to be contain and then, you know, take their chances, you know, when they get them. They haven't obviously been able to contain Dortmund, and so they're going to have to come out now. Dortmund, I don't feel have really been threatened at the back. And I just genuinely think if Dortmund score again, you know, it's game over. The other thing as well is that Dortmund need to win this game to have any chance of catching up with Bayern Munich. Because they face Bayern Munich on Tuesday, and if they beat Bayern, then suddenly you've got a title race going. And that's what we might just discuss and talk about on Monday. Team Skag FIFA is terrible. See, it's unplayable. I can play it. I stopped playing. PES is, to be fair, PES 19, when I played the PES 19, PES 19 is phenomenal. PES 19 is brilliant, and I would love to go back and play PES 19. And I might do that, but it was great. It was phenomenal. PES 20 is a step down from PES 19. But FIFA, I just can't play it. I can't. For me, at the heart of a game has to be fair, but at the same time, it has to be easy enough that anyone can just pick up a controller and get into it. And for me, FIFA is not fair, and it's now too complex that you can't just pick it up and play. That's my thoughts. Sven, do you think Sancho is going to United? Do I think Sancho is going to United? Oh, it's a good one. Do I think Sancho is going to United? My heart says yes, but my mind says no. And my mind says no because of this crisis that we're in. The fact that Dortmund have no pressure to sell, especially now that obviously they're playing the season again. And will United be able to really cough up anywhere between 100 to 120 million? I'm not entirely sure. Without selling somebody, bearing in mind that if we buy Sancho, he will be the most expensive. United never spent more than 100 million pounds on a player. Euros, yes, on Pogba, etc., but not on a pound sterling. So if we're going to buy Sancho, it'd have to be over 100 million pounds. And I don't know whether United would do that without selling players first. I'm not sure. So my heart says yes. Head says not sure. Ilya, I never watched Bundesliga. If I'm honest, well, I don't watch it religiously. To be honest, the only Bundesliga I really watched was when Bayern and Dortmund were playing, especially Dortmund before this previous coach, when they were just playing some really, really sick and good to watch football. It was just great. I don't really watch Bayern Munich play that much. I just watch teams that play against Bayern. Even when I think Hoffenheim and RB Leipzig were doing what I would watch them. So, but I will be watching Dortmund versus Bayern, and that is going to be a game. Nico, yes, FIFA's been bad this season. If you want it, but like I said, Nikos, if you want to tune in, I do. And if you want to check out my PES videos, I'm 3 seasons on PES. I'm on my 3rd season on PES. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be doing a PES video tonight from about 8:30 till 10. Yeah. Still going on. Football Manager is being sued by United. Yes. In fact, Raymond. I need to do a video on that. Actually, I'm going to be doing a video on that. I will. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to be posting a video about that. I probably can't address when it's sued by podcast. So when this live stream is done, and before I do the watch along, before I play PES in the evening, I'm probably going to post a video about this Manchester United suing thingy video. Stay tuned for that. Actually, I will do that. But thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna upload a video for that. They're showing Leverkusen versus Gladbach. Leverkusen scored from a guy who United have been linked with, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is a guy that we've been linked with before and who's played very well. Who I'd like to see United, but I think Bruno Fernandes plays that role. Mr. Wick KK, nice video, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you're new, please like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. And let me know if you like these watch-alongs, if you want me to keep doing these watch-alongs, because I don't tend to do a lot of watch-alongs because they affect the in-quote YouTube algorithm. But honestly, I don't really care if it means that you have like a community and stuff and people just enjoy and like what I'm doing. So in which case, I'll just continue to do watch-alongs even when the Premier League comes back, and might do watch-alongs for United and other teams. What I'll do is I'll post 2 links. One to the football studio, which is where I'm going to be doing a lot of more non-United watch-alongs and commentaries. And the other is to my personal channel called The Red Shack, where I post a lot of entertainment-based videos to stuff that I'm going to be doing. So if you could subscribe to those, I'd appreciate that as well. I'll post them in a second, actually, when I finish addressing these questions. Where Sancho United wants to pay 100 million for Man City to reject, but Manchester United to reject. Also, you don't want Sanch Ilya. He's certainly better than the right wing options that we have right now. Although, if I'm honest, Adama Traore isn't a bad deal either. If he's much cheaper, nor is Zaha. Honestly, I would take Wilfried Zaha over what we have in the right wing, which is basically Jesse Lingard or Pereira. And lastly, I think United need to strengthen their defense next season. Do we? I don't think we necessarily need to strengthen our defense next season. Especially if Eric Bailly and Twansibi stay fit. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. Sven, how old are you? I am 30, Sven. I am 30. I'm 30 years old. 30 exactly. BVB says Calais. Yes. Dortmund. I'm not gonna lie. I do love if I'm going to support any Bundesliga team, it's going to be Dortmund. I just love the style of football that Klopp brought, and transformed when he came, and the type of football they like to play. Soft spot for Leipzig, but Dortmund definitely. United should buy Ben Chilwell. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to just quickly reset the timer. How do I do it again? Two seconds, everybody. Why isn't it working? Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, timer reset because the second half is about to begin. Okay. So yeah, let me address them. United should buy Ben Chilwell. I don't know. I feel like Ben Chilwell is slightly, in my opinion, overrated. I'm not saying he's bad, but I do think that he's slightly overrated. There we go. There, screen looks a lot better now. Raymond says, "Whoa, we same age. Whoa, really? You're 32, buddy." Yeah, man. 30 years old. So, in quote, prime of life, as they say. Well, they say that anyway. But I said to myself, before I turn 30, I want to at least set up and create a YouTube channel and see how it goes. And that's what I've done. That's why I've done this. It was one of my personal goals before I hit 30. And here we are. 1,000 plus subscribers later. Didn't think it would happen, if I'm perfectly honest. Have you ever traveled to Norway? No, I've not, but my parents have. I went to I think I went to Denmark when I was a kid. I can't remember it much. But I've not traveled to Norway, though I would love to go to when all this travel ban stuff is sorted. I would actually love to travel there. I've been to most European countries, but I've not been to the sort of the Scandinavian countries yet that I'd like to become part of. I'm 30, I look like 25. It's the genes. It's the genes. I look a lot younger when I've shaved. Sven, you're 14, buddy. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. And sure, it's not for Manchester United. Okay, I think the second half is about to start. The Dortmund players are back out, and we will We will get the timer started soon. But the Dortmund players, Guerrero is out, strutting his stuff. Kickoff. I'm hoping. I mean, let me be real. Like it was okay. You know, it was all right. It wasn't brilliant. But if I'm honest, I did prefer how Dortmund played last week. Not just because they won 4-0, but like it was better. It was nicer. So yeah, fingers crossed that this Dortmund team. I just want to see it just a bit more. I want to see Wolfsburg go for it a bit more in this half, and I want to see Dortmund. If they're not, I just want to see Dortmund just go out for the kill. So, but let's see what happens. The second half is about to begin. I think that's Emre Can coming on, actually. Okay. Let's go with the timer. Wolfsburg now about to take the kickoff. All set for the second half. Thanks for your questions, by the way. Keep them coming in as we go in the game. I love this interaction. Emre Can looks like he's now come on, and we're off. We are off. Yeah, Emre Can has come on for Matt Hummels. That is interesting. Possibly, whether that's because Hummels has picked up a knock or an injury or maybe something else. Bearing in mind, obviously, that every team can pick has five substitutions. Let me know what you think about that. 5 subs, but it might disrupt the flow of the game. So second half is underway now. For Mitchell, Wolfsburg showing signs of a goal. Well, the kickoff's just started. But they have to. Wolfsburg are dangerous. They've got a bit of possession now, actually. I would be. Oh, Wolfsburg intercepts. It's a good tackle and back to Kimi. Now that Shan is playing. Oh, advantage. Now that Matt Hummels is not there, are Dortmund defensively exposed? You know, who knows? Real Madrid wants Sir Phil Jones 150 million. That must be if we were ever able to sell Phil Jones to some place like Real Madrid, you know, it'd be like almost the biggest deception in football history. Even more so if he actually went to Real Madrid and actually played very well. But anyway, kickoff up. Keep your questions coming in. I'll give you some brief commentary on the game. But like I said, hopefully it'll pick up. Oh! It's this baffled Stefan. It was a brilliant opportunity for Wolfsburg. No one really picked him up. And this is where Dortmund are vulnerable. Literally, he's on play and he really should hit the target. Warford Stefan should really hit the target. It hits off the bar. Oh my goodness. Warford Stefan for Wolfsburg hits the crossbar and Dortmund are let off. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with Dortmund. If Dortmund don't kill the game off, they're going to be in trouble. And Wolfsburg can come back into this game because Dortmund defensively have not been good this season. And I feel like today they've not really woken up. Yes, they got the goal, but they've not really woken up today. People keep on saying but Hummels organized it, but I mean, we'll see. It's poor. It's out for Wolfsburg. We'll see, but Wolfsburg have started well. They could potentially get something from this game. And Sven's comment about Liverpool and Salah is overrated. Well, it's a good ball from Haaland back. Really should carry that though. Hakimi. Dortmund really need a second goal here. I like 5 sub. I mean, I do too. I think it's. I wouldn't use 5 subs in a whole game. Good for Tegen Hazard, but I would. I like the fact they have an option. So if you have an injured player or someone with sickness or whatever, I like they have the option that you've got another 2 subs. Yeah, I don't get Anime Chan playing. I don't think that's a good substitution personally. In place of Hummels, Chan is not a defender really. I wouldn't even argue he's a defensive midfield player. He's got experience, but he likes to go forward, and I think that's what's causing Dortmund to be exposed right now. Very exposed. And Wolfsburg are playing like they're sensing blood here. Werner or Haaland? Undecided yet. I think that Werner at times is quite overrated, as is Haaland. But I think the only thing you give props to Haaland is that he's literally only been in Dortmund for a few months and he's done what he's done. So, fair play to him. So we're gonna go have a look, mate. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully see you at more watch-alongs, more videos and streams. I'd appreciate it. We will be doing the a Dortmund Bayern watch-along, and I'll be doing a lot of other live videos to that point. So make sure you hit that notification button to get notified when we go live, and it'll be good to see you there. Take care, buddy. And yeah, that's the thing to everybody, guys. Make sure that you hit that notification button so that you get notified when I go live so you can get involved. Dortmund have the ball now. Okay. Just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, I've just posted a link into the comments to I should have posted it earlier during the when more people were around watching, but yeah, please subscribe to my second channel called The Red Shack. I'd appreciate it. What's gone on? Sorry, 2 seconds. Oh. But yeah, that's called The Red Shack. I'll probably be posting a lot of it's basically all my non-football related entertainment based sort of stuff. So comics, games, movies, films, TV series, etc. I've only posted a few videos so far, but I'll be posting a lot more in the future. I'm just sorting out things with an editor and what have you. It looks like I don't know what the players on the ground deciding what they want to do, but yeah. Banter with Hakimi.
Something that we're going to have to get used to. Strange days, close handshakes. Yeah. Can't pick each other off the floor anymore. Even by an accident, you have to pick each other off the floor by your elbow nowadays. It's a strange days indeed.
Rasmus, man, good to see you back, buddy. As I said before you guys left, I have a secondary channel where I'm posting a lot of entertainment stuff. I'm trying to get that off the ground. It's just non-football stuff. So I'd appreciate your support, Rasmus. If you'd head over to the Red Shack, I posted a link in the channel chat, and subscribe to that, just to get a bit of an audience going. So because while I do love football, I do love I do love a lot of other things, games, films, all the rest of it. As far as the game goes, Dortmund are winning 1-0. Delaney gets a card. By the way, Gladbach have equalized against Leverkusen. It's 1-1, which is good for them because they're still in the title race. But it's a free kick to Wolfsburg, thanks to Delaney just outside the box. So far, so good for Dortmund, but, you know, Stevenson should have scored for Wolfsburg. Dortmund have really looked flatter in the second half since Matt Hummels came off, and Emre Can came on. Maybe it's time for Sancho to make an appearance. Maybe it is time for Sancho to make an appearance. Who knows? Thanks, Rasmus. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. I'll be posting a lot more entertainment-based stuff on. I have 3 channels technically, but I can't manage 3 right now. So right now, I'm just doing a few things on here, and then the second one is where I'm going to do a lot of the non-football related stuff, which is the Red Shack, and then the football studio. I'll be just doing a lot of, when this whole thing dies down, I'll be just doing a lot of non-Manchester United football related stuff on that. So watch-alongs and different things. So if there's ever like an El Clasico La Liga, I'll do it on that channel, not this one. I'm just doing it on this channel thus far just because there's no Manchester United stuff going on. Free kick to Wolfsburg anyway. Hits the ball, hits the wall. Poor free kick. Not sure what's going on there. And Ilian, I think 1-1 will finish this game. It could, to be honest, if Dortmund aren't careful, it could end with a win to Wolfsburg, to be honest. But Dortmund have really dropped deep in this second half. So Hummels I don't know. I didn't think Hummels was that good, but I don't think he is. But Dortmund about to break now. And you have Haaland there. Okay, Haaland's now up. Okay, he's in position. It's Jurgen Hazard. Hakimi. And Haaland's been out of the game. Phased out of the game. Oh dear. And Kai Havertz again via penalty. Kai Havertz seems to be having a wonderful game against Gladbach. Maybe I should be watching that game. Maybe that game is much more interesting. But I'm a Dortmund fan for the time being. And Kai Havertz, a brace. So people haven't been speaking about him, but 2 goals for Kai Havertz. But right now, Haaland, who we're talking about, has not really done much so far. He needs to really step it up. Maybe a Jadon Sancho to come on. Who knows? United, me too, just subscribed. Thank you, buddy. We'll take a little time. Yeah, exactly. I learned this a while in my early, which is why I do so many of these live now, is that editing videos is just so, even simple things. So what I'm doing is for the Red Shack channel, I'm trying to hire a video editor, to do some of that stuff for me because of the lack of time that I have, and see how that goes. And then on that channel, do a few live streams regarding top 10 lists and stuff like that as well. So far, while the season's been out anyway, most of my stuff is live stream. The only non-live stream stuff I've been doing is transfer news. And I've stopped doing that because there's not been a lot of transfer news lately. One exception, which will be coming later today, where we're posting a video about why Manchester United are suing Sega. Sonic versus United. Be interesting, actually. United versus Sonic. But yeah, thanks for the subscription, guys. I appreciate it. Oof. $60 gone. It's still 1-0. Keep your comment questions coming in, by the way, guys. But if I'm honest, it's not been a great game. It really, really hasn't. I really, really hope that the only hope for me in this game is that Dortmund, see out this game. Because if they don't see out this game, it's going to make the game against Bayern Munich very. It's very cost. Oh man. Wolfsburg really should have had a tap in there, but it was a poor ball by, I think it's Max Arnold, and Thiago Hazard's younger brother is just he's interesting, very interesting. The Kanji slipped in the box. You'd thought the Dortmund would be punished, but no, they. I actually can't remember the last time Dortmund had a shot on goal. That's how bad they've been this game. I generally can't. Oh, good save! Stevens again with the volley, and it's going in. It's on target. I cannot remember the last time Dortmund actually had a shot on the Wolfsburg goal. They've literally just shrunk back into that thing. I'm now remembering, like, when was the last time Dortmund actually went in the opposing half? What's going on? It's like United. Man United suing Sega. That'd be interesting to watch. Yeah, man. I'm gonna. It might not be a live stream. I'm not entirely sure. The problem with live streaming right now on StreamYard is that what happens is that while I go live, once I finish going live, YouTube takes forever to process my videos. So when this video is finished, for example, it will take 12 or 13 hours for the video to pop up properly on YouTube. And so unless like you've got this link saved, it'll be difficult for you to find the video, so so my options are either not using StreamYard, uploading Twitch, or various things. So what I will probably do is I will record this video, and then what I'll do is I'll upload to YouTube as a premiere, so it won't be live, but I'll be interacting with you guys in the comments. So that's probably what I will do, just because processing. But since this whole pandemic started, YouTube processing my videos has been terrible. Raymond Moore, Dortmund real test is Bayern. Can't wait for that game, mate. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Get ready. I'll be live 5 o'clock on Tuesday. 5:15, whenever it is, and I will be popcorn everything. It's gonna be good. Sven, man, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. As I said, just for those who were just coming in, I've got a secondary channel called The Red Shack where I post my non-United War. Jadon Sancho. Sancho is coming on. Sancho is now coming on. Jadon Sancho, the bearded one now. Sancho. To try and give Dortmund that big of a kick. But Jadon Sancho is on. With 25 minutes, a bit more game time, but he's on the field now. Sancho is on. And has just been fouled. Yellow card. But yeah, welcome back, Sven. Chop down. As I said, for those who do tune in, if you could head over to my second channel called The Red Shack, and I'll post the link again in the description, and subscribe to that. I'm going to be posting a lot of entertainment-related videos there. So get involved with that, and I'll post another link in the description for that. So please head over and subscribe if you haven't already. Wolfsburg have the ball. I'll come to your comment in a second, Ilya. Wolfsburg, they're looking very menacing, but Hakimi's got the ball. They don't really have a lot going forward. Haaland is basically isolated. I'm not sure. I didn't think Hummels made this much of a difference that Dortmund looked very, very shaky. Ilya, what do you think for Pogba? I lose respect to him when I said I want a new challenge. I mean, it could be a translation thing, but I mean, I've always got respect for Pogba. And at the end of the day, he's not going anywhere, despite what the media say. He's not. And he's a world-class player. And United need to keep a hold of their world-class players. It's as simple as that. What happens when Bruno Fernandes gets injured? What happens when, so no, we need Pogba. We need Pogba. And even if he's with us for one season, just imagine us potentially going for a title next season with Pogba, Fernandes, and Sancho. Sounds good. Bundesliga needs some champions, boring, same. So yeah, I agree. The Bundesliga and Serie A actually looked a lot more competitive than the Premier League this season. Serie A had like Napoli and Inter going for it. Bundesliga had Gladbach and Dortmund going for it. So who knows? I like to think he throws himself. It's not a free kick, but Wolfsburg keep on coming. They keep coming. But yeah, I'd like to see a new champion. But Dortmund will not be new unless they beat this Wolfsburg team. And from the looks of things, if Dortmund continue playing this way, Bayern will give them a problem. The personality of Mats. So Mats Hummels seems to make a huge difference. I didn't really believe it. 64 minutes in the game, on target, one shot from Dortmund, I think. This half, I can't even remember when Dortmund actually had a shot on target this half. Whereas Wolfsburg have had at least 3, maybe 4. They look disjointed. They look all over the place. This is very, very bad. I really think Emre Can coming on has caused problems. They've caused another foul. Wolfsburg are looking hungry, and it looks inevitable right now. How do you make mods? What do you mean, Sven? Make mods in terms of what? In terms of on this mods in terms of the channel? How do you become a mod? Do you mean, or do you mean something else? Like I said, links in description here, guys. Link for the Red Shack. Please head over and subscribe if you can. Technically, person champs. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's unwelcome. I also very much agree with that. But yeah, it's that's why I think people the Premier League was not competitive this year. Let's be real; it wasn't competitive at all this year. I think City were out of the race for the league title just before Christmas. But I think it's just Haaland's on a run. Jadon Sancho, Guerrero. Oh, come on! Dortmund get a corner. This was probably the first good bit of play from Dortmund in a while. Haaland actually made a very good run with a bit of more skill. Jadon Sancho tries to get in, and then Guerrero comes in, and it's a corner for Dortmund. And the first bit of skill. Oh, Harry, come on, just wondering. Well, the people that I made mods really just have been the people that have been with the channel for quite some time, and that basically just are regulars on my videos, live matches, etc. So to be a mod, basically, you just have to kind of, be with the channel, support the channel, whether that's with videos that I've uploaded or live streams. It's just basically just sort of being involved, being active. That's basically it, really. And if you do that over a period of time, then yeah, I'll do it, especially when the season comes back. I just recommend just hitting the notification button so that you know that's the bell icon so that you know when I'm live. Get involved in the comments, and yeah, that's it, really. Oh, if you have Twitter, we're on Twitter as well, by the way. Dortmund look like they've gotten the bit in their teeth as well. Guerrero's on this side. Okay, Jadon Sancho's really sparking things. Jadon's trying to spring a few things in his step. That nice afro and that beard he's got. Okay. Hakimi for a good cross. Unlucky. And it's another corner of Dortmund. Dortmund look like they're stepping it up a bit now that Jadon Sancho's come on. They're moving it quicker. A couple of 1-2s. Okay. Oh, wait. Handball? Nah, come on. Okay. Okay, good cross. Goalkeeping's feet, but Dortmund still have it. But Wolfsburg clear. Sven, is Dortmund better than Inter? Technically, no, because Dortmund went through to the second round of the Champions League. and Inter did not. Yeah, and Babu on Haaland on Hazard. Tegan Hazard's had a very bad game. He's had a very bad game, unfortunately. This Corona. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, Rasmus, man. It's just. I mean, would it mean that if things resume by July, August, would that change things, or does it mean that the whole graduation would have to be pushed to winter time? I know some of my friends that it's been pushed to winter time potentially. Oof, away. Away for John Brooks. 15 minutes left.
A huge side, Wolfsburg. And I like it. We see why they haven't used that height discrepancy for the advantage.
Sorry.
Sancho's come on, of course, is one of the biggest. Every chance come on, it's a fair size, of course, but anywhere near their course. And they haven't utilised that at all.
Wolfsburg still look dangerous despite the yellow wall, but Dortmund have got the ball now. There's Tegan Hazard again. Guerrero. It's been a difficult struggle, but at least it's starting to. It's bitty. Who would you sub off and on? Well, originally it was going to be Sancho. Sancho's obviously come on now. I would take Tegan Hazard off, actually. I don't think he's been that good. And I would play the American Reina. I don't know whether, because he was supposed to start last game, didn't. So I would actually take Tegan Hazard and put the American Reina on, because I think he's quite talented. See how he goes. Because Dortmund have only made, in 76 minutes, only 2 subs. But yeah, I'd take Tegan Hazard off and put Reina on right now, based on what I'm seeing right now. It'll be also stream without 7. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, because it's not really the. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, it's not really the same without the ceremony and the grant and all that stuff like that. It's just, it becomes a formality, you know. So all I can really say is someone that's graduated twice, like, you know, the ceremonies come and go, and it's nice, but at the end of the day, like, it's what you've achieved at your time studying, and how that will, and the long-term skills you get when you start working in the workforce ultimately matter. Like, I can't remember both my graduation ceremonies to the detail, but I do remember my positive uni experiences, as well as the importance. And it's Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho again. Can Jadon Sancho lay into Haaland? Oh, man. And it's in. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, and it's to Hakimi. Jadon Sancho assist. It is 2-0. It is 2-0, and it is Jadon Sancho with the assist. He has brought this Dortmund team to life. He's pushed back the reins of Wolfsburg, and that is probably game. Pace, Jadon Sancho, good touch. You got Sancho. He could have thrown in Haaland, but he throws in Hakimi instead. And Hakimi go. And this is why United want Sancho. This is why I'll put on my I'll put on this again. Sancho. Yeah, I know Hakimi scored, but that was made by Jadon Sancho, everyone. Made by Sancho. You should stream on Twitch and show the game. That's why I said if someone can let me know. Yeah, Rainer, he's come on to answer your questions, Sven. To come on, should show the game. I don't. If someone can tell me if Twitch, you can watch the game without being blocked on Twitch, as in you guys can see the game or what I'm reacting to on Twitch, then by all means, let me know. I'm not 100% sure whether you can or not. If you can, let me know. I know you can't do on YouTube though, unfortunately. Yep, Hakimi 2-0. But it is this man. I mean, I've seen the replay here, man. Good touch by Haaland. And then Sancho just backs up. He just lets him run. And then Hakimi, and then it's 2-0. Simple pass to Hakimi, and 2-0. And that is definitely game. It's unfortunate on Wolfsburg, if I'm honest. It really is. It really is, because I feel like Wolfsburg this half have been the better team. For the majority of the second half, Wolfsburg, and even arguably parts of the first half, Wolfsburg were the better team. But what's going on? Oh wait, there's an issue. The referee's looking at a incident. Or Felix Klav. Yeah, it's not. He's then. Oh, yeah, but that'll be harsh if that's a red. It's accidental. Come on, shoulder to shoulder. He's not looking at him. He's nah. Come on. What's the referee deciding now? Oh, is it trouble for Klaus? Oh no. Red card. This goes down in history as the first red card. And it's Klaus of Wolfsburg, the substitute. Oh, come on. It's harsh, but he does step on Akanji's ankle. Klaus does step on Akanji, and this is the first red card of the Bundesliga, of return to football for the Bundesliga, and it's Klaus of Wolfsburg. 11 against 10. It's already game over with 8 minutes to go. Dortmund making a few more subs. Their fourth and fifth sub actually. Belridi for Delaney. And Schmelzer for Guerrero. This is the good thing actually about 5 substitutions. I might make a video about this. When United do come back with 5 subs, you know, it'll be a lot easier to be able to play with to get to put young players in. So that's a positive for me. So with 5 subs, we should be seeing good game time from Chong, possibly Gomez if he's still at the club, you know, Greenwood, etc. You know, we'll be able to buy and so on. So that will be good. But 2-0, Wolfsburg still look dangerous, but I think it's game set and match for Dortmund, I think. And sorry about Rasmus, man. I don't know what I can say, really. What I can say is, as someone who's had his darkest times, you gotta um you you can't be too hard on yourself. Um because if you constantly think about it, it'll be worse. And also, just getting really, really good exercise, I feel, helps. Get those endorphins in. Exercise, weight train, run, do the works. Pump with guns. It'll be good. You get a lot of benefit. Eat healthy. Eat from that. Those two things, I know, are subtle things, but I thought were really helpful for me during those times. Yeah, Wolfsburg getting frustrated now, unfortunately. Oh, mate, change your score. Sorry. Yep, I need to change it. 2-0. Sorry. Thank you, Ilya. I should have changed it. It was 2-0 ages ago. 2-0 ages ago, but it's 2-0 to Dortmund. Thanks. Haaland or Odegaard? Haaland, man. Odegaard has potential. He really does. Dortmund just seems to be wasting time here now, but Dortmund seems to be wasting time here. But I would go Haaland right now. It's a flailing arm and Hakimi. Come on, he just chill. I do feel bad for Wolfsburg because I genuinely feel that they deserve to get something from this game, and you could argue it's Jadon Sancho again. Sancho makes a difference, and then there you go. But 5 minutes left. But all I would say is that if Dortmund think they're going to beat Bayern playing like this, they've got another thing coming. They need to be better than this. They need to wake up. And I guess the only thing maybe you could say is that, Sancho, for example, is going to start from the beginning. You can't have Sancho coming off. Sancho's got to be starting from the beginning.
Going to action against Eintracht today, but thinking back to Rio in 2014, the young players had the world at their feet. Mario Götze, Andre Schürrle, who didn't depart from Dortmund very long ago, Christoph Kramer, who's never kicked on at Mönchengladbach. It's never a given, is it?
Wolfsburg. Unlucky for Wolfsburg. They just can't do it right now.
Doubters onside, Lucien Favre. Ahead of the acid test. Do you think this team is strong enough, Paul, to topple the mighty Bayern Munich? I think I'm going to say what I've said for the last 18 months, Steve, that they're much, much closer to Bayern now than they were in Guardiola's era, Ancelotti's era. And yet every time Dortmund fans get their hopes up, there's a calamitous meeting in a Classico like there was in March, April last season, when they absolutely collapsed under the pressure. So this is what makes Tuesday so enormous.
More comments. What are you studying for medicine? I don't think you ever mentioned what I filled you. Biomedical science. Biomedical science, what I studied. 3 years, and then medicine. That's what I did. And medicine's okay. The way I sort of see things now is that, like, while you have breath in your body, unfortunately, you're going to be working unless you just make it big in some particular field. Then you're going to be doing that. So what I see is that I'll finish my medical training. You just have to keep. I won't say keep your options open, but I mean, you have to have a broad portfolio. I think that's the point. Because don't just have all your assets in one particular area. Have it in multiple areas. Dortmund have the ball back now. Reina to Schwarzer. Reina again. Raymond. If we get Sancho, where we're gonna play him? Right wing. Right wing, Raymond. Absolutely right wing. This is right wing. Our formation is either 4-3-3 or 4-2 or 4-2-3 4-2-3-1. So we've been playing 4-2-3-1 a lot, but although I prefer 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Or 4-3-2-1. But right now, Soldier's playing 4-2-3-1 with two holding. So Sancho's the right winger. You have Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 position, and then Martial up top. That's it. If you play 4-3-3, which is what I would want to play, you play Matic deep, Pogba slightly forward, Bruno in front, and then Sancho right, Rashford left, Martial front. Fire. Fire. That's fire. Quick fire. Leipzig or Wolfsburg, Spain or Italy, Norway or Denmark. Leipzig, Spain just, and Denmark, I would say. But I'm happy to be changed about Norway versus Denmark because I thought that Norway have got a lot of good young players coming through. So we'll see. But I would give it to Denmark just because I think they've got a bit more of the experience so far, like likes of Kasper Schmeichel and oh, come on, Haaland! He couldn't quite keep his balance. Very big, a bit Lukaku-esque, if I'm perfectly honest, and bit frustrated there. He wants his goal, obviously. Hasn't scored. He's going to have to step up, Haaland. He hasn't really done. Matic or Fred? They're two different players. Matic is more of a defensive midfielder. Fred is more. Fred can play there, but I don't think Fred is more so defensive minded. So I'd say Matic. Wolfsburg are just picking up cards now, and they're waiting for the basically for the whistle.
The rest is their ambition, and that's what today's show. Unfortunately, yes, this is a typical Dortmund Schalke game. Dortmund come, Dortmund win. Schalke don't score, let's all go home. It's sad because you want to be proved wrong. You want to see more of a contest. You want to be thrilled.
I don't know what Steven Manneman is saying about they want to be filled. Wolfsburg have actually played very well in this second half. It's just that It's just that Jadon Sancho came on and did the business. It's really as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. Jadon Sancho came on, did the business, and it's simple as that.
That's an opportunity just after half time, 48 minutes, 49 minutes. That was the one that could have turned the game either way. We'll never know now. We want another clean sheet. 5 in 7 for Borgie before today. Off the top there, the back horse. Victor's after it. Babu. Got away a little too easily there. Very good work by Akanji. There's a player, Akanji will have it in his mind what happened. inspired last season. Tagadoo won't be part of it.
Wolfsburg free kick. 4 minutes. The 4 minutes of stoppage time are almost up. Over the 4. And it's over. It's over. It is over. And bye. Take care, buddy. Ilya, bye. Take care, buddy. Yes, 2-0 to Dortmund. 2-0. Decent style. Bayern will be playing later, but this really makes the Bayern versus Dortmund game on Tuesday, which we'll be live for, very interesting. Thanks everyone who's getting involved, was watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Red Shack. I will be posting a video about United versus Sega, and I will also be posting doing a PES stream later this evening, as much as other things. So please hit the notification button to get notified when we go live and when our videos get released. Thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. It's been a brilliant stream. Take care, as I say. Take care, everybody. It's been much more enjoyable, frankly, speaking to you guys and watching the game, because it was quite slow. But have a nice day, guys, and cheers.